Hey, I've got super cool news. We are ready to move into stage 4 in our stepping stone plan of making our way back to in-person gatherings. And step 4 is we gather together in family units here to worship together in person in the gym. And we're going to have enough room for everyone to be seated in family units at our standard service times of 9:30 and 11, even if we have a 100% return to our pre-quarantine average attendance. Now, I know that we most likely won't have a 100% return because not all of you are as comfortable with gathering together in person, and that's totally fine. We will continue to offer online worship experiences for those who feel like they need to remain at home in this season. We totally understand, and we're glad for you to continue worshiping with us from your home online. For those of you who are comfortable to come and gather with us here in person, know that not everybody's at the same comfort level as you are. So let's show grace and patience with one another. I know that some of you are going to be ready to give everyone a hug, but not everyone's going to be ready to receive a hug. So just be cautious on how we welcome one another in this in-person gathering. Now, because we'll be worshiping with our children, there'll be no kids worship or nursery offered during this time. I just want to give a special word of encouragement to our families with small children. No, first of all, we're just going to be glad that you are here. And it's going to be an adjustment to have your small children worshiping with you, but know that we're glad that they're here, and we will love hearing their voices, hearing their cries, because this building has stayed too silent too long, and so we'll be glad for them to be here. Second, I hope that we'll embrace this as an opportunity to train our children to worship the Lord, to watch us worship. It'll be an opportunity for them to think about this season that we're going through and how worship remained a priority for us. And so just as hopefully your children have seen you making worship a priority at home, we'll be able to show them that priority here as we gather in person. And it'll be an opportunity to show our children how we sit and listen to God's word be preached. And third, I just want to say that if at any point during the service you need to step out because your child just isn't able to hang with Pastor Daniel's message, know that there's no judgment, and we'll be glad for you to attend as much as possible. And so if you need to slip out after music before the sermon starts or after the sermon started, there'll be no judgment. We'll just be glad that you joined us. Now, as we make our way back into in-person gatherings, it's going to be awkward because the layout of our gathering is going to be different. It'll be just a completely different scenario, and so it'll be strange for all of us. And there are going to be some bumps in the road, no doubt. It's also going to be strange because we have been in quarantine for 3 months, and we've been antisocial for the last several months. And then when we do have the opportunity to come back together, it's going to be in a completely strange and different way. And so 2 things on that. One, let's use this as an opportunity to see what it probably feels like for a visitor to walk in the doors of our church for the first time. Would be a completely foreign experience to us, just like it is for them when they walk in for the first time. And so it'll help us think in their mindset. It'll help us see through their eyes of what it's like to come and be a part of our gatherings. And then second, let's just lean into the awkwardness, because that's what the gospel is all about. It's about coming in with not everything figured out. There's still brokenness in us. And so we're just going to embrace that awkward, embrace the mess of it, gather together and worship King Jesus.